Welcome back to the channel. Different video today. Today we're going to look at how we prevent your motorbike from rusting over the winter period. I'm going to show you an old school method. It's what the old boys used to do when they were laying their bikes up for their show bikes up for winter. So I'm going to take you through that. You can use obviously products like ACF 50. It's quite expensive. It's a pretty good product. It does the job. You could use GT85, but again, that's compared to what I'm going to show you is quite an expensive product, especially because you need to reapply it over winter with GT85. So I'll take you through the old school way. This is what my dad used to do, my uncle used to do with their old bikes. It's applicable for new modern classics if you're going to lay them up with a lot of chrome. So let's dive straight in. So in the 2 litre bottle, it's not Pepsi Max, it is old engine oil. And that's ideal for this purpose. So if you've got some old engine oil that you've not taken to the tip yet to dispose of in an environmentally responsible way, then this is ideal. So with the oil, we're going to pour some of that into the jug. So I'll just do that. Hopefully we're picking that up on the other camera. Pour a bit of that in there. So remember your PPE, people. Glasses, gloves, always remember your coffee as well. Just probably got enough fuel in the can. Let's see if that's watered it down enough. It's quite cold today, so yeah, that's all right. Might just put a little bit more oil in that. It's a little bit too thin. You give it a mix up. That'd be right, I think. So now we've got our mixture of petrol and oil. Obviously do this in a well ventilated area. The shed doors are open. If you can, do it outside. So now we're going to brush it onto the bike. So catch you in a minute when I've reset the camera. So you want to clean the exhaust off. It's not too bad, to be honest. So we'll clean that off, and we want to be doing the exhaust and the rims. A little bit messy. We'll clean that up in a minute. Just paint it on quite liberally around the rim. I'm not going to show you. You get the idea. You don't need me to show you how to do this. but the idea is you apply it on, the petrol will evaporate off, and you're left with an oily residue. Now this exhaust on this bike has been in on there since the early 80s, and there is no rust on it whatsoever. And obviously you can do this on modern bikes with their chrome, but don't get it on the brakes, or if you do, clean it off with some brake cleaner or the like. But yeah, this does work. This bike has probably only had 1 year since about the mid-80s that it's been in a well ventilated garage, so it does work. Anyway, that's it. That's the process. So once you've painted the oil and fuel mixture onto your components, let it dry off, then cover the bike. You want to be covering it, because the biggest problem is if you've had cold days and then suddenly you get that warm winter's day, you'll find that even the best sort of ventilated sheds, you will get condensation on the paintwork. So thanks for watching. Something a bit different. I hope it helps some of you. Some of you will stick to your tried and tested potions, but like I said, it's the old school way. Cheers. Thanks a lot. Bye.